Hello, I'm Alid Gomer, and I'm the creator, writer, actor of Dad, Where's My Rolex? Really, I just wanted to invite you into the rehearsal room for a short while to give you a taste of what we've been working on, and also to introduce you to those involved.
Hello.
So, yeah, welcome to Dad, Where's My Rolex?
Yeah, that was lush.
Was that better? Look at that. Thank you. Oh, the driver swerves, skids on the snow. We're both screaming at this point. The story is exploring this guy's relationship with alcohol and also his relationship with his father.
The vomit. Ooh, the vomit. I'll spare you the detail, but it's fucking rank.
It's sort of exploring the lengths that one individual can go to avoid what they need to deal with.
Huddling in my lap.
I think that there needs to be something of how impressed you are with the vomit. And I think, physically with the vomit.
But this pigeon arrives sort of from somewhere magical.
Hello? Did you hear that? Hello? Oh, for the love of God, what is that?
I've been helping Aled add some musical flavour to the story.
It's sort of threatening. I think there's a threatening element to the build of, leave me the fuck alone.
At the minute, we've decided that it represents the character of Anthony, who's the pigeon. And so every time Anthony is sticking his beak in, we hear some musical themes and melodies played.
He's going to cut me up, boil my bones, dig a hole, and could it be quite, is any sort of quite sharp sound? Ooh, maybe.
Yeah.
He's going to cut me up and boil my bones and dig a hole and black out.
The clarinet is more simple and melodic, whereas the piano enables us to add a bit more sort of a mysterious side to Anthony, because we don't really know what he's doing or why he's there.
And just restrict yourself to this area here.
Not like that, straw.
No, here. Yeah, so then, because then you've got more dialogue with the pigeon.
Robbie has been instrumental in, questioning me.
It's kind of like, what's the objective here? What's the intention?
Richard knocks hard on the window.
What do you want to achieve? What do you want the audience to feel? What do you want them to get from this?
He mouths, what the fuck are you talking to?
What do you imagine Richard see?
Me just talking to myself.
Yeah. So it feels like he's talking back.
He can see that he's not talking to anyone. He's
Exactly.
talking to himself.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing?
Yeah.
He's been really focused on creating that sound structure, sort of inciting incident and rising action and the climax and the falling action, all of that.
I like to ask a lot of questions, find out what the truth is, the logical workings of the emotions that are going on there. Very much focusing on what's the story and why this piece. It's been great.
God. It seems Terry has been battered. By whom, I wonder?
It's definitely not autobiographical, but I did start off from a place of truth.
Sing down the side of my ribs, my hip bone.
Lots of my family struggle with addiction. My dad was an alcoholic, and sadly he died when I was 8. So I hope that it feels truthful and real.
He'll be fine.
How is he writing it? Is he writing it in such a way to, again, make himself feel better, treat himself off?
One knee up on the chair.
Yeah. Yeah. Great.
We've been working with a really incredible charity. Recovery Cymru support people in recovery from substance misuse. I've also been doing creative writing workshops with them, and I found it really surprising how much those sessions have influenced this rehearsal process, but also my writing process.
Why so dark? Am I dead?
I definitely think that this story will have an impact and that audiences will relate, because it's It's shining a light on an individual that perhaps wouldn't seem like an addict to the public.
I've finally gone and done it. Oh no, I'm getting a little warmer actually. I'm pissing. Oh, thank fuck for that. I'm pissing myself.
The tools he uses, like avoidance, is something that we can all relate to. I think what this play does, and what the character Terry shows, is that it's a universal experience.
Embrace me as friends do.
In a way, there's so many things we can be addicted to, you know, even a mobile phone or food, or in my case, food or whatever.
At 31, you seem so light from what you run.
So I think it'll speak to a lot of people, and I think they'll recognize, even if they're not dealing with alcoholism, for example, I think they might be able to make connections with it regardless.
You look like him.
I think theatre has a way of even just recognizing yourself up there. They have a way of making you feel less isolated with whatever you're working with as a human being.
I hear you asking, what's next for our project? Well, basically, we want to carry on working on it. We want to apply for more funding, speak to potential venues to share the work, and we want to get back in the room, spend 4 or 5 weeks ripping it apart and then putting it back together again. And we really want to share the finished story with audiences.
Look me in the eye and face the troubling fuck off!
Bit of a jump.
Exactly.